Welcome back, everybody. Blue Friday. It continues, Jess.
Well into effect. It has been awesome so far.
Wow.
What time is it? I don't even know where we are.
3 o'clock.
Okay, 3 o'clock.
It's 3 o'clock. I've had a lot of Mountain Dew and aminos.
You're gonna just like start climbing walls.
Yeah,
at this point.
I'm a little shaky. I'm a little shaky, but that's okay. We have a long way to go.
We have a great SICCE one.
Yes, SICCE is with us today. Steve Berlin in the house.
Woo! What's up, Steve?
Hey, everybody.
Welcome.
Steve.
Welcome.
What's going
welcome.
on?
Welcome.
I'm gonna do a virtual high five.
Oh,
Virtual high
Jess.
five.
Sorry.
Yep.
So, Steve, you would literally have, I've seen you, I've been following you on Instagram and on Facebook, and literally you've been everywhere, all over the United States.
Yeah.
Like, everywhere.
Yes. Yes. I have. Yeah, and here I'm in Orlando. So yeah, it's been.
You were literally just a couple, like yesterday, like up in the Northeast or something.
Yeah, so it's been a wild couple of months. I've been really just out there spreading the SICCE name. It's just been important to make sure people understand what the company's about, bringing awareness to the brand, and just really penetrating the market.
Oh my God, this whole segment, dude, I'm telling you, it's going to get crazy.
I can't.
So yes, we are all over the market.
No,
here in Orlando, thanks you guys for having me. A couple weeks, we're going to be doing Atlanta. We'll do Toronto. We're going to do Buffalo. We're going to do Italy in a couple of months. So yeah, we are out spreading the SICCE gospel.
Getting around.
Yes, I do get around.
So everybody needs to share and comment, follow the whale.
Woo!
Follow the whale.
Okay?
And we have 5 things.
5 giveaways this segment only. So in the next 20, 30 minutes, we're giving away 5 prizes all right now.
So we have a shark 400, 600, 800, a whale 200, and a whale 300.
Wow.
2 and 3.
So your chances of winning are tremendous right now.
Got to give a big shout out to CJ for providing 5 things to
Thank
give
you,
away.
CJ,
That is
for the
huge.
giveaway.
So
Absolutely.
what a great giveaway. So share, comment, and
Yes, follow the whale. So it's so crazy. I'm telling you, I'm all over the place. Bread financing, right? So what's happening is Waterbox is offering 36-month financing today only on Blue Friday. So any of the products, all the SICCE products are on our website. 36-month financing would be great. Also, we do have...
We'll take this away from you.
Yes, please. We do have...
and drink it.
Split pay. Yes, there is split pay, which means 4 equal payments of any product from $50 to $1,000. So any of the SICCE products, you can easily split pay that if you want to. Every 2 weeks, you make an equal payment. It's easy.
Get yourself a whale.
Get yourself a whale. So
Or 2.
It's
Or
real.
2 or
it's,
3 or 4, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
How many you want? Split pay, finance.
So stay with us. Before we get started, I want to show you the quick video, Keaton, of the financing, because it's very important. I mean, this is a big deal.
Big deal. Huge.
I mean,
Go.
let's do it. Waterbox Aquariums now offers financing and split pay payment options powered by Bread. Checking your rate won't affect your credit score. Get a decision in seconds with no obligation to buy. Finance your order over 6, 12, or 24 months at competitive interest rates as low as 0% APR. For Blue Friday only, we are offering a 36-month financing on all purchases. Or use Split Pay. Split your purchase into 4 easy interest-free payments. Available on purchases from $50 to $1,000. Your new Waterbox is a click away. Waterbox financing powered by Bread. 36-month term available from November 1st, 2000. Wow. Oh. All right. So, listen, we have some special guests with us.
We sure do.
And
Well.
listen, everybody. Devin with Reef Dudes is with us once again. Gonna help.
Steve,
Yes.
well. Tell me about this.
Whale.
Well.
Well.
We would like to learn more.
Well, first of all, I have a connection with Devin because former Canadian, still a big fan of the country, of course, current Canadian. So we have a bond between
Canadian
Aquariums
bond.
and the country, some
Okay.
patriotism.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Wow, wow, what's
Yes.
happening around here?
That was a good one, eh?
Oh my goodness.
A.
All right, A. So
A.
let's dive into the whale, okay? So the whale filter, a lot of people ask us all the time, Steve. They say, listen, I'm buying a clear tank from you guys, and I need a filter.
Yeah.
You know, I've never hooked up a canister. I don't even know what I'm looking at. How does this thing work?
Right. So for SICCE, I think the number 1 and 2 things that people understand about the brand most is the silence and the warranty. So we talk about that all the time. And I think you guys can testify we can really not even hear this thing running because
Very
it
quiet.
is, we got the
Whisper
kid-
quiet. Whisper quiet.
Sweet.
That's actually my main criteria for any product is a silent.
Right.
So.
Right, and I think a lot of people forget about that. You know, when a family is looking for an aquarium, whether it's going in a high traffic area or not high traffic, we're looking for silence, and we call that, you know, mom approved, wife approved, Devin approved. So the whale and the rest of our products certainly fall under that that requirement. So, I mean, I guess really just starting at the beginning, if you're going to buy a freshwater aquarium, you know, you're looking at what kind of filter you're going to put on there. So on the freshwater side, I guess some would go with a sump with a return pump, but more, I guess, popular in the smaller size would be either an internal filter or a canister filter. So we've really jimmied this up for this show. So typically what would happen is this would be sitting on the floor underneath the aquarium. So obviously we cut the hoses to make this a little you know, better for the show.
Yeah.
TV
the way,
friendly.
yeah, TV approved.
Okay.
So for a canister filter itself, it's pretty simple. You've got an intake and an exhaust. So what does that mean? So on an intake, you're drawing the water from the aquarium down to the canister itself, and then through the technology in the head of the unit, you're pumping the water back to the aquarium. On this one, we've got 6-foot hoses, so you know, based on a 30-inch stand, a 20 to 30-inch aquarium. So you're going from the floor up to the aquarium and then down back inside. Some of the features that we really talk about on the whale, again, silence and
Okay, so first of all, silence.
yes.
I have a question first though, for the beginners.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why do we want to use a canister filter? Why are we putting this on the tank? Like,
Right.
what do you want to put inside of there? Like, what's the advantage to adding that extra filtration level?
Right. So the word filtration itself is what we're doing is we're removing impurities from the water, and we want to leave anything nutritional or nutrient giving. So for this canister and really any other canister that's on the market, the idea is when you've got any debris, detritus, anything that's floating in the aquarium, we want to remove that from the aquarium, put it down through the canister itself, and then push that water, the clean water, back up to the aquarium. As it's moving through the unit, we actually, okay if I open this up?
open that up.
Okay, so obviously this is a unit working. This is, what did I see here? Okay, so this is the head of the unit itself. So you can see intake, exhaust. On the whale, one of the features that we really love about this is the quick disconnect. So back in the days, back in the 80s and 90s, and still some of them out there, the quick disconnect is either not great or it's non-existent. So what SICCE's done is put in a really great quick disconnect. So what does quick disconnect mean? Well, we want to make sure that when we're doing maintenance on the canister itself, it's simple, it's efficient, it's easy. And the last thing you want to do when this is full of water is try and drag this over to the sink. So I don't know if you can see, but if this is sitting underneath the aquarium.
You just hold it up high. There you go.
Devin's
Yeah.
a canister.
I got it. I got
sweet.
this.
Yeah.
Thanks, Vanna. So we're gonna pull and
Ooh. Does
Okay,
that-
so these nozzles here, so these tubes, right, are connected to this.
correct.
So when you pull this out, the tubes, everything's still connected.
Right.
How's the water in there?
Right.
Did it shut off the
Filter
water?
thing
It
in.
did.
The water's
Yes.
not coming out of here.
Correct. So this is an actual valve. So this is a closed valve. This is an open valve. So when the valve is open, you've got water freely flowing from the aquarium down to the unit itself and then pushing the water back up. When I want to do maintenance on the unit, I'm closing the valve and removing it so that the intake, the exhaust, and the hoses themselves will stay in place.
Right.
And then I can easily grab this body of the
Yep.
filter, bring it for maintenance, and clean it, and then for quick,
bring it
easy
back.
install. Yep.
Back in my freshwater days, I remember those hoses always leaking and having a bucket to catch it, so that auto closes.
Yeah,
a really
losing
nice
the
feature.
prime on it.
Yeah.
It's the
Yes.
whole thing. It's been a mess.
I'm glad you talked about the prime. This is actually one of Dean's favorite parts about
Oh
this.
my God! Come on.
Yeah. So SICCE, what I love about SICCE, I mean, I love everything about the brand, of course, but what I really love about this product is we really look at the details. You know, we say the devil lives in the details. It's those small details. It's the last 5% that a lot of manufacturers don't necessarily consider, and SICCE focuses on that last 5%.
Right.
So, for example, I'm going to go through a couple things.
Yeah.
The canister filter itself is silent. One of the reasons, of course, is the technology used in the pump head itself. But when we put our pumps, when we put our canisters, when it's sitting either in a sump or on a flat surface, we actually have rubber feet. Okay?
Oh, that's nice.
Vibration.
So vibration.
So their vibration,
Yeah.
they dampen noise.
Okay.
And it sounds like such a simple thing, but not a lot of companies do it.
That's
We
true.
do it, it makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Number two, to prime the filter.
My favorite part.
So priming a filter is never fun.
No,
Right.
it's always a pain.
Right.
It's
it's always a
yeah.
pain. So for anybody that doesn't understand what that means, so priming a filter is essentially saying we need to move this water from the aquarium down into the canister itself and fill this up to remove any air bubbles. Because when you get air trapped in the body of the canister, it won't pump. So how do you get the water down? How do you move the water back up?
Correct.
So typically, I don't know, let's go through some of those ways.
Okay.
So you used to have to suck on a hose.
Yeah.
Right?
I
Suck
remember.
on the
Yeah.
intake,
Yummy.
you get the water. Yummy. You get the water. So through
Yeah.
gravity, we're moving water from the aquarium down to the canister, and
Right.
then through technology, we're pumping the water back up to the aquarium.
Right.
So ways that you can do that. You can suck on the hose.
Yep.
You can use a power head, hopefully a SICCE
Yep.
model, to put the power, you can put the pump in the exhaust and move the water that way. Or, again, as SICCE has done a great job, we have a self-priming unit.
This is a great feature.
It's an awesome feature. So this is it right here. And what you're doing is we're actually we're pushing water into the unit itself, so it's creating like a vacuum, a suction. So in and out. This is Dean's favorite part. Every time I do this, he says, "This is the greatest thing I've ever seen."
It literally is.
Look at the look in his face right now.
It brings him
Okay.
such joy.
So
It's so joyful.
yeah. So essentially, what we're
Steve does
doing
it.
Yeah.
is we're drawing water from the intake. We're bringing it into the hose itself, and then through gravity, water starts naturally falling into the unit. And again, the idea is to remove any air or any excess air that's in
Right.
the unit itself.
Okay.
So for Waterbox today,
Yeah.
we made sure that we had this running first. But typically, what would happen is we would prime the unit. And then as the water would fill, you would see air bubbles being pushed through here. And actually, I don't know if you can take it easy, Dean.
Come on now.
Okay. All right. So you can see that,
Yeah.
that there's a thrust
Yes.
of water through the unit and back into the aquarium. See, he loves it.
Oh, right.
And then when the canister itself is full and there's no more air left in the unit itself, then we plug it in, and here we are.
Now, what is this knob here for?
Right. So this is another unit. This is another feature of the Whale that is certainly a feature why people like to buy it.
Yeah.
This is an actual flow control from the head of the exhaust itself.
So it's the speed, throttling up or down.
You got it.
Yep.
On the output.
You got it. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. So for a unit like this, I mean, this is what our little guy. We would put it on nano tanks. We put it on small freshwater tanks. So you know, a lot of times, even in the saltwater and the marine hobby, we've got small tanks with coral, and you may want to turn it all the way up. You may want to turn it down. Some have no, it's just a simple on-off feature.
Right.
Some have flow regulation, but it's from the head of the unit itself.
Okay.
This is nice because you're actually working with the unit right in front of you to prime and to regulate your flow.
Right. Now, also, I noticed that the output can be directional.
Correct.
Right? So you can actually turn that, because I don't know if you can see the water surface bubbling on top, but you can move that
Yeah.
according to
Yes.
if you're trying to get more flow to one side or another, right?
Sure. So you've got a 360-degree rotating head on there, so you can actually agitate the surface, or you can use it as almost like a power head, or and you can direct it specifically at whatever you're targeting, whether it's a coral or whatever you like.
Real quick, because I know a lot of people ask this who have never dealt with canisters, is what what's inside the canister?
Right.
What's being run in there? What can you run
Yeah,
in
what's
there?
in the mystery box?
Right. Drum roll.
Magic.
Drum roll.
Okay.
Yes.
So another great feature.
Yeah.
So when this is when you take the body of the unit to the sink, a lot of times you've got when you're cleaning, you've got debris, you've got detritus inside the unit itself, and pulling these chambers out of the unit is a little disgusting.
Yeah.
So so what SICCE's done, which is pretty cool, is that these canisters that fit inside. Dean, you're gonna freak out.
Uh-oh.
Are you sitting down?
Well, I'm standing. I'm holding on. Let me brace.
Okay.
Hold on. Go ahead.
So these float.
What?
These float. Yeah. So it's another one of these detailed or just small details. You wouldn't really think that it makes a difference, but when you pull the heaviest one off the top, and then the bottom one, you've got to
Comes
fish
up for
down.
you.
It just comes up. It just pops up.
Nice.
And you have
That's
little
genius.
handle things
That is
in
good.
them too.
Yeah.
That
These
is
little
genius.
Right. And yes.
There's
Good call,
little
Jessica.
handles.
So it does
Wow.
come with handles. We've got one on this one
Oh, so
here,
you lift
but
them out as well. Or
right. So
place them in.
they sit on the side, and you can pull them through.
Yeah.
Wow.
So in a canister filter,
Dude, that's great.
everybody, lots of hobbyists like to use them in different ways. Some people like to run just for mechanical. So you put a sponge in there and you just want to catch any debris.
Yeah.
Some people will use a canister specifically to clear the water. So you run only carbon.
Right.
And we support however you want to run it.
Sure.
We sell, I would say most people are actually adding 2 whales to each aquarium.
Oh, okay.
On a bigger aquarium, of course.
Sure.
One for mechanical, biological, and then the other one maybe just for clarity.
Okay.
So in ours here, we cover every area. We've got
So
custom.
it comes loaded, right?
It comes loaded.
It comes. So when you get this at home and you open it up, it's actually coming with bags of media.
It does. It does. And that's another great selling feature because a lot of a lot of companies will sell their canister filters, and you need to actually spend more money to load them up.
Get all the filters and stuff.
Sneaky.
Not CJ.
No.
So we are fully loaded.
The whale is.
Question.
Yes.
So I know CHA is all Italian. It's all very well made.
Yes.
What's the warranty? How long are these back for?
Right. So this is a 3-year warranty on the whale. So our warranties on all of our products, whether it's a canister or an internal filter or our silent pumps, is anywhere from 3 to 5 years.
Okay. Nice.
So this is 3 years on this, and there's a lot of times with the warranty, the manufacturer will ask you to provide multiple proof of purchase, proof of this, proof of that. With the whale, with our canister, with anything that we sell, you just talk to me.
Hey.
Yeah.
You just call
Just talk to
Steve.
me.
You can
Steve
talk
up.
to
Call me.
Steve personally.
Steve?
Call.
Fix it. There you go.
Call
Thank
the
you.
whale.
Yes.
Wow. So
Right.
just spontaneous here, but Spork user says, "Take my money."
I will take your.
Wow. Listen,
I will
he
not
is
take the
sold.
money, but Dean will take
You can
your
do
money.
a spit
Wow.
play bread or.
And Patricia says, "I love your glow."
I know, I'm feeling
It's
a
a
little.
nice glow.
I'm
But
feeling a
Patricia
little.
says she loves your glow. So,
We have a lot of people.
yeah.
We take a couple-
Mary Ann from Brooklyn says, "I love you, Steve." so,
I just heard a
and-
crow fly over.
yes.
Yeah.
And Ronnie Munn says, "Do."
I say, well, you tell Ronnie
So,
Munn
yeah.
that these CJ products are wonderful.
They are wonderful.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
All right, I had to throw that in there.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. Devin brought with him today a little
what's this?
special formula.
A little bit of
Special
flow beads to check
formula.
out how it's working inside of the tank.
All right, yeah, go ahead, try it.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
What are these special little beads?
What are these little? Oh, these are the
amazing.
same kind of flow beads,
Yep.
right? That we
Yeah,
had in the
Get
them
aqualumination
sinking.
segment.
I am personally not responsible for anything that could or could not happen with this.
Is that your disclaimer?
That is my own disclaimer. While Devin is playing, one other thing to talk about.
Yeah.
So on the intake and the exhaust on a typical canister filter, you can see that we've got the intake on one side, the exhaust on the other. A lot of people will actually bring their intake and exhaust together.
Oh,
So what CJ's included, which is kind of cool, I don't want to take them out, but you can see this piece that's coming off on a 45-degree angle. That's a pressure fit. So what it's actually doing is grabbing the side of the glass and holding it in place. In addition to those, we've got custom suction cups that fit on the top and on the side. So between the pushing the pressure against the glass and the suction cups, we make sure they stay in place.
Oh, that's a good, nice feature.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Wow, dude. So we have so many people in here.
We have a
crazy.
Timothy Forbes who said that he met you recently, and to tell Steve, Tuba Tim.
Tuba Tim.
Tuba Tim, to give him a shout out. He wants
All
a
right.
shout out from
Tuba
you.
Tim,
Yes.
next time you come say hi, we'll be there and we'll talk scubas and tubas.
Spork user
Yeah,
Steven
look,
Site
Spork.
has amazing customer service and helped me out with a SDC 6.
Oh, that's, I
Yeah.
remember. What's his name?
Yeah, Spork user. It's
Spork.
Steve
Okay.
and
Probably not his
SICCE.
real name,
Okay.
but
Yeah, he
Awesome.
said that you helped him out when he had an issue.
Oh, that's great.
Personally,
So, yeah.
dealing with it.
Yes. No, we
Yeah,
always
yeah.
do. And I think that's an important thing to mention. You know, in 2019, I think the customer service piece is super important,
Yeah.
or it should be.
It is.
it's a dying thing for a lot of
It is a dying
companies.
thing,
Yeah.
and my background is retail aquarium stores, so I certainly understand the importance of making sure that you've got that one-on-one interaction with the customer, and getting both positive and negative feedback for us is super important because it allows us to move forward and do great things with the company.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I mean, I invite everybody. If you've got problems with whatever, you just want to talk fish, talk scuba, you call. We're here to chat.
Talk to CJ. Now, also,
Yes.
if you don't want to use a canister filter, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's say you got maybe a smaller tank than this.
Yeah.
You guys have a product that is for internal use, which
We
we're
do.
going to show a little bit later on, but it's the Shark.
Right.
So we should talk about that a little bit.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
Vanna is very good here.
yeah, Van.
Yes, yes.
Very good.
So this is an internal filter,
is.
and I would call that an external filter.
Right. So in the freshwater hobby, that would really be the two most popular types of filtration. So internal versus external. Obviously, this canister filter is running outside of the aquarium. So all of the filtration that's causing this aquarium to be clean is happening outside of the unit.
Right.
Conversely, what Dean is talking about is our Shark ADV series, 400, 600, 800,
Yeah.
and they are run internally inside the aquarium. So very similar to what happens with a canister, water is drawn into the unit and then water is pushed back through the unit through different levels of filtration, biological, chemical, and then there's an exhaust that pushes the water back into the system. The internal filter is no different other than it's sitting inside the tank rather than outside.
Gotcha.
And it's
right.
really, it's personal preference.
Yeah, yeah, I
you know?
guess so.
And that's the great thing about our hobby is that we can cater to so many different types of hobbyists.
A lot of different ways to do everything.
And
Yeah.
that's, I will plug SICCE again here, of course. We cater to anyone, whether you want to run internal, external, we've got return, whatever you guys want to do, we can actually, make that happen with the
Okay,
product.
wonderful. Remember, guys, share and comment, follow the whale. There's going to be, 5 giveaways?
5 giveaways, 3 sharks and 2 whales are going to get given away. So lots and lots of goodies for that.
Yes, yes.
So we're do that. We do want to maybe recap just the sales we got going on right now.
Yes, we should talk about that for the people that are just joining us, right?
Super quick, we did have a few website issues earlier. Everything's fixed, but we are extending our sales till 8 p.m. tomorrow to give everyone extra time for in case that they had an issue early this morning, can't get back
Yes,
on.
they can't get back on.
The bread financing 36 month does go till 11
tonight.
tomorrow, until tonight. So,
Yeah, that part ends tonight.
Dean,
yes.
can they finance a whale?
Absolutely. You can split pay a whale, or you could even finance it up to 36 months.
Okay.
yeah,
Listen,
rock on.
why would you not want to do that?
I can't think
Listen.
of one reason.
For that,
can't
you
even
get
think.
whales, sharks,
Listen,
and
you can get
Waterbox,
one of
like,
everything.
One of everything. There you go.
All right. Or two.
Or 2. You
Yeah.
just buy 2. So we are
promos.
running 10% off on the Cube, the Marine All-in-One, the Reef series, the new Frag series that we just launched
Yep.
today. 15% off all freshwater tanks.
Hey, there you go. Pair it with
Yeah,
your whale
pair
or
it
your
with
shark.
one of our clear systems, which are gorgeous, and then 20% off all clearance items. There's even a few peninsulas, I think, in there that are like
Yeah.
crazy discounts. Rich said like
Yep.
over
Tori's
$600
had on some
off.
clearance things, a few of the smaller frags from before Peninsula, so check those out. That is, the clearances while supplies last, they are stock limited by what is left in stock,
Correct.
so that is going to go faster.
Yes.
And we'll run out, but
Yes.
check those out. Website is up and running and good.
Okay. Well, I think it's time to announce the winners
Great.
of the stream. Drum roll. All right. And the winner is, well, you know what to do. Come on, man. Listen, we got to play the video first. We got to play the video. Build the
I was like, is he
suspense.
actually going to do? No, never mind. Okay.
I might fool you next time. I don't know. Let's
That's Dean Seacrest over there.
Yeah, Dean's
Dean Seacrest.
You're invited to the Waterbox Family Reunion, February 1st and 2nd at the Hawks Cay Resort in the Florida Keys. Gather with fellow hobbyists as you learn from industry professionals, attend workshops, listen to speakers, or play outdoors with the many available activities. Snorkel in the saltwater lagoon, swim with the dolphins, pet a manta ray, or just enjoy the tranquility of the Florida Keys. Come join the family of aquarium enthusiasts for this epic retreat. Room reservations are limited. For more information, please visit waterboxaquariums.com/the family reunion.
All right.
Come on now, listen, join us down in the Florida Keys. Listen, every single purchase, that's another huge bonus, Jess, is going to get a free pass to the family reunion, a whole weekend pass with every single purchase that's made today.
Yes, so you get a free pass for every purchase you make. So should we announce some of these winners?
I think we should.
We should.
Okay.
Okay, the first winner, actually, maybe I should stop.
What are you doing now?
Devin, did you notice something?
The beads are almost gone.
Whoa,
I've been watching
the
them slowly
beads are
disappear.
almost gone, so which means that the whale filter
It works.
Has something
Works. It's doing what it says it's going to do.
How'd you guys test it out today?
Yes.
Yes, we did.
So just to
Quality.
recap,
Yes.
right. So Devin poured in some beads for to show the circulation of the filter itself. The whale grabbed the water, pulled it down through the unit, and obviously, as we talked about in the beginning, it's taking impurities out of the water. So it's recognizing these beads as being impure, larger pieces of debris that are in the aquarium.
Right.
So it's pulling it from the aquarium down into the whale. It's going through the filtration process, and the clean water is going back to the unit. No more beads.
Wow.
I
All right.
apologize whoever has to clean it later, but it's a good test.
Wow, that's just
I'm
fantastic.
calling not it. Okay, good. All right.
Fantastic. All right, so
All right, now we can
drum
announce
roll,
some winners.
All right,
For Shark 400, we have Karen Donahue.
Karen Donahue.
Shark 400. Woo!
All right.
All right.
A Shark 600 is going to Nick Jarrell. Nick. Nick Jarrell.
All right, Shark 800, Tyler Kaysen?
Tyler Kaysen.
Kaysen.
All right.
On
The
to the
Whale
whales.
2.
Whale
The Whale 200. Connie Pearson.
Connie.
Hey.
Whoa.
All right, and
And-
the final one, a Whale 3, Aaron Irwin.
Aaron Irwin.
All right.
Congratulations.
Wow. Look at that. 5 winners this stream only.
Contact support at waterboxaquariums.com to get your information for us to ship
Wow.
those out to. Thank you to SICCE for providing 5 giveaways
Congratulations,
on one stream.
everybody.
That is awesome.
Insane. Man, there's so many people in the stream, man. Everybody they're all commenting like, follow the whale, they love SICCE. I mean, they're just
We have a lot of people watching. Everyone
Awesome.
is loving
Yeah.
SICCE, and I feel
Yeah.
that you're going to have a lot of new people following the whale.
No, it's great.
Yeah.
We appreciate all of the support. We feel like the awareness is growing every single day, and we are here. You know, if you've got questions, concerns, comments, you can email us, call us. We're here to help with whatever you guys need, and certainly for your water boxes, this is an amazing choice. For your freshwater, you want to clear your water for saltwater. I mean, whatever you guys need, the products will perform.
Yes.
Perfect.
Excellent, guys. Thank you so much. Remember, at the top of the hour, we have ACI Aquaculture actually.
We have Chris with ACI Aquaculture at 4 p.m. talking
Yep.
about aquaculture practices and all that good stuff. So
Yeah, and we got ORA still. We got a lot still. The day is still young, guys.
We're going all the way till 7.
We're going all the way to 7, and I'm
go.
telling you, the last stream is going to be epic. So definitely, thank you for tuning in. We will see you in just a few minutes.
See you at 4.
Take a quick little break,
Sounds good.
and we'll be back. Thanks, guys.
Gotta